everyone, it's me, Scott Lang with
Darrin Davis.
Yep, we're in the Tulsa International Airport to present the leader of the band the award. I know what you're thinking. The airport, that's how we roll, nothing but class. I was going to do it in the bathroom, but Darrin said, no, that's just creepy. And I think he might have been right. So I would present the award to him right about here, but the award is what's holding the phone up so we can do the interview.
First class.
We are class, baby. I'm on a layover for like 12 minutes before I run to a plane. We were supposed to do this at Midwest in a really special way, befitting of someone of his. We don't really know what he is, but still befitting of him. And we couldn't pass because you were going to the Rose Bowl parade. So how was the Rose Bowl parade?
Rose Parade was an incredible experience. What an amazing event. That's the second time we've done the Rose Parade, and I think our kids, just to see a different part of the country, to see a different aspect of the country.
If someone's thinking about applying, you'd say apply.
Go all in. I mean, we've been very heavily involved with traveling for the Bands of America events, and this is such a great event. I mean, it touches so different where it's all about the kids.
I got to tell you, it's strictly not selfishly, but we did the Rose Bowl, my band did, and turning that corner on Colorado Boulevard with the bleachers like 7 stories high.
The sight and the smell.
Yeah, there's
it's a good smell.
Yeah, unlike the bathrooms, which is where we were going to do the presentation. So it's recruiting time. You were just talking about recruiting. So tell us how you recruit.
Well, we're in retention mode and recruiting for our next season.
2 different things: retention and recruiting.
I see recruiting as our new members that we're going to start in band for the very first time. We do a program for all of our fifth graders, 6th graders to be. We call it the Dog and Pony Show. We make it where it's so exciting. Where how could you not do band? We're actually partnered in with our orchestra and our choir program.
That's good, partnering with the other guys in your department.
And so the point is to get kids to be involved in the arts first off. But we try to slick it up in a way where there's great information about the instruments at their level, at the 5th grade level, where it's an expectation of we've got to do the band.
Okay, so it's first part of April, last part of March. Today's the last of March, I think. Anyway, you're in the middle of concert season. Lots of band directors out there, lots of tired, lots of frenetic. My band's playing out of tune, wrong notes. Is life perfect in your land?
Oh, no, not even close.
So, still some wrong notes and rhythms to fix, huh?
I don't know if we're at wrong notes and rhythms, but we're at refinement and musicality.
And when is contest for you?
We're 2 weeks from today.
Oh, so you're pretty close. Okay. So what are you playing? Real quick. Give them the bullet points.
Giannini Symphony No. 3, Finale. We're doing an old school program with Salvation is Created, and the Symphonic Movement by Nellie Bell.
That's great. It's nice to hear the old classics being talked about. And I'm a big fan of John Mackey, and I'm a big fan of Maslanka, but it's cool to see the old stuff going on.
Yeah, and my colleagues in the state, when they see us show up and play that program, they'll probably be surprised because I am one of I do a lot of contemporary literature at festival and kind of do a mixture of program, but just what fit my kids and what they were very much into.
Your kids.
This was the right program for them.
That's really cool. Okay, so switching gears, you did a webisode for me on the cruise last year about show design that I didn't air because it was, by the time that people saw it, it would have been August and it wouldn't have applied. But tell me where you are in the process of design for next year.
Program sketch is well completed, was done several months ago, which is kind of our thesis for what we want to see visually, what we want to hear musically, what the big effects are going to be, what the concept is for the show, and it keeps us kind of centered and grounded as we keep finding music that fits that idea, that kept us centered. We're well past that now. We do have the music that we're using, and we're into production with our music designer and percussion designer, and starting to craft the big moment ideas.
Cool. So, just real quick, tell us about you. You're married.
I'm married.
Tell us about your wife real quick.
My wife, Karen, is a family consumer science teacher at a local high school.
Married a teacher.
She has very little musical background, which works out really, really well. She says she plays the radio as her instrument, but she's probably the best critic when we go to a concert.
And your biggest fan.
And the biggest fan.
So,
sure.
Okay, what do you do when you're not doing band?
We don't have children, but we do have a couple kitties that keep us.
You have cats?
Oh yeah.
You're a kid. Oh, Okay, we're just going to let that one slide.
Let
Do you
that one
fish?
go.
Do you hunt? What do you do?
I play golf, not very much,
I was gonna
and
say,
not
too.
very well, but I do love to play golf.
Okay, back to music real quick. 'Cause that's just kind of fun. 2 tips to a young teacher. Go.
You don't know what you don't know, so find the experienced people in the profession because they will gladly help you out.
Okay, a tip for cleaning drill.
Less information, make it the information you give to the students very succinct rather than very verbose, and quick repetitions back over and over again.
Favorite thing to do to talk to your band about sound? What's the most common reference or tool you use to get a good sound?
Resonance and tonal quality.
Resonance and tonal quality. Favorite composer?
For me, Granger.
Okay, now listen, because this is important, so make sure you hear this. Favorite leadership speaker?
We'll go with the Lang guy.
No, you're supposed to say Dr. Tim. Hey, everyone, thanks for joining us. The award is what's holding the phone up, so we're going to reach this around. Darrin Davis, I would like to, we are class. I would like to present you with, voted on by your peers, leader of the band, and although not the most prestigious presentation, certainly a prestigious honor from your colleagues to you. My hat's off to you. And he's a good guy, one of my true brothers in the profession, and I'm honored to know you, and I'm honored to be your friend.
Hey, thanks, Scott.
All right, we're going to do this in the bathroom next time, okay? A little creepy. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.